Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Beyond the Backboard podcast with another special episode of 2 Minute Drill. My name is Omar, and below me is Max and Earl. And today we are talking about the greatest point guards of all time. Starting with
taller than Omar.
Yep. Literally.
Just wanted to clarify that.
That was like an easy mode one. I like it.
that was crazy. That was crazy.
So, do we want to start with
number five? Who we got?
Number 5. I'm gonna go. Maybe some people have him a little higher. I was honestly considering putting him lower, but I'll give him at least a spot on this list. Mr. Oscar Robertson, the original triple double. I think he's a little overrated because he didn't play defense. He thought defense was something you sat on and was like supposed to separate properties. But I can't. He did. He was the guy who started the triple double. He was a very good scorer, a very good playmaker. Won a championship, held it down for many years. One of the original point guard models. A lot of point guards modeled their game after him. So I will give it up to him. Could have given it to Westbrook, but, give it to the guy who did it first. So Oscar's my 5.
Good pick.
All right, Omar, you said you had a big surprise for us here.
Yeah.
I think he's going to say Westbrook.
Who?
I think you're going to say Westbrook at 5. That's my pick.
Oh, no.
Okay. Because that would be surprising.
No. My number 5 is going to be Jason Kidd.
Okay. Interesting. That is interesting.
Well, just looking here. Chris Paul right above him, maybe 12-time All-Star and All-NBA. John Stockton, all-time leader in assist and steals, but 10-time NBA All-Star. I feel like Jason Kidd is one at the highest level with 1 NBA championship, 2 Olympic gold medals. And to be completely honest, I think he's pretty disrespected in this league for like the type of impact that he's made. Yeah, I think so.
Dog, hold on, time out. So the championship buff is crazy then.
I mean, not really. I mean, I guess
Jason Kidd, like, okay, look. No disrespect to Jason Kidd. So wait, I'm assuming Chris Paul isn't on your list at all then if you're putting Jason Kidd here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually not sure. I'm gonna go with the flow here.
You're definitely. I mean,
I need Jason.
At this point, he's off your list. Then low key, like hypothetically,
possibly. But
Steve Nash is not on your list. John Stockton is not on your list. Isaiah Thomas is not on your list. Chris Paul.
Isaiah Thomas is on my list.
Okay.
Isaiah and Oscar are still on my list.
Okay, so then you're missing Jerry West.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Then
I'm actually missing.
All right, let's just get to it. Okay, my number 5. I think instead of him, I'm going to go ahead and put my guy Chris Paul. I feel like Max made a good point about two-way players. Only thing Chris Paul did not achieve in his NBA career was winning a championship. He's probably the dude who had the most opportunities to win. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, he is playing. I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't really close the door. My bad.
We didn't close the door.
Chris Paul's resume: 5-time assist champ, 6-time steal champ, 11-time All-Star, all-rookie team, 9-time all-defensive team. Obviously, he's on the 75th anniversary team for what that's worth. And yeah, he's been that guy. Career average 18.1, 4.5 rebounds, and 9.5 assists for career average. So, yeah.
Was Jason Kidd on the All-75 team?
Oh, well, you know what? I can check real fast. I actually have.
I think he was. I'll put it this way: they put Chris Paul on there before they let Jason Kidd in. I'll put it that way.
Well, he made it. He made it.
All right.
He's there.
It's an unranked list, so we'll never know. Maybe Jason Kidd was the first guy they put in. They were like, okay, first on the list, Jason Kidd. Definitely. No debate. He's on the list.
Personally, I just think Chris Paul was better. But that's just me.
Okay. Personally, I would like to move on to my number 4 pick.
If Chris Paul
all right, let's do it.
Championship, I guess. But.
My number 4 pick is the one, the only. Wait, who did I put here? See, this is your guys' one because I wanted to put I wanted to put Allen Iverson there, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I'm putting Isaiah Thomas here. Isaiah Thomas, number 4. People forget how good this guy was. He took 2 championships in the era when Jordan was still playing, if I'm not mistaken. That was right before the Bulls won their championship. So he went against Jordan for both those championships and won. Best player on that team by far. Finals MVP, so he's got that. 3-time All-NBA first team in an era with a lot of stacked guards, 12-time All-Star, top 10 in assists, top 20 in steals. Had his career cut, probably could have played a little longer in his career, slightly, not really cut short, but I think he had a very high peak. He wasn't necessarily the biggest longevity player, but peak Isaiah Thomas was like a top 5 player in the league. So it would be criminal for me to not put him on this list, especially when he got 2 titles over Michael Jordan. That is impressive.
Yeah, I agree with you. Same position. I got Isaiah Thomas at number 4.
Yep. Ditto.
Number 3. Number 4.
Number 3. Can I go first for 3?
Yeah, sure.
I'm going to go first for number 3. Mr. Magic Johnson.
Whoa, that's low.
Not really. Magic, he was great.
Max, I mean, Earl, how you feel about this? This is not low to you?
Bro, I'm not.
This is low.
No, that has nothing to do with being a Lakers fan. I'm going to just let him talk. Let him finish what he's got to say.
Yeah. Listen, Magic was fantastic. I would say probably he was top 15 players of all time in general. 12-time All-Star. 9 All-NBA first teams, 1 Olympic gold, top 10 in assists.
5-time champion.
He just
3-time MVP. 3-time Finals MVP.
3-time Finals MVP. Yes.
I love how you conveniently left that out. By the way.
Fair, no, fair. 5-time champion, 3-time Finals MVP. I will give it to the man. I believe he won one. Did he win a Finals MVP his rookie year, or was that just a year he won it? I forget if he was Finals.
He won it 3 times. So honestly,
he did win it 3 times. But he played with some of the all-time greats, which I won't necessarily hold against him, but I expect you to win a lot when you play with that great players, which he did.
Larry Bird.
Well, fair play. He did have to beat Larry Bird. Larry Bird also beat him a good amount. And he didn't play defense. It's tough. He's great. He was
I'm sorry.
A little slow, just a little. Again, it sounds like I'm hating. I'm putting him top 3, all right? He's just not 1 or 2. And he's not number 2 by the slightest of slight, slim margins. But he's not number 2.
I'll just say this. Maybe he didn't play defense as high as level as some other guys on this list, but he did have his years. He was a 2-time steal champ, 4-time assist champ as well. So he had his moments where he's able to display both parts of his game. But for me, on my list right here, I have Jerry West. Yeah. Obviously, he is a trailblazer for the game of basketball. We know this. He is indeed Mr. Logo, averaged 27, 5, and 7 on his career average. I'm rounded up numbers, but it's right there. So he deserves that round. So, yeah, I have him there. I think he's a great point guard. Not talked about as much as he should. And he pretty much did everything. Only thing, obviously, some championships under that belt would have been nice, but other than that, we ball.
Omar?
Yeah. I might have lied to you guys earlier.
About? No way you don't have Jerry West on this list, right?
To be honest, it's looking like Oscar Robertson.
It's okay. He's a casual. Let him have his casual takes.
I mean, I want to put Jerry at 3 here because mostly because I feel like he deserves it. But then that would also mean I would have to leave Oscar off of it because I have my top 2 already. Those are my.
Take Jason Kidd out.
I mean I could, but I'm a real big. Kidd, I don't think you guys understand. I'm a real big Jason Kidd.
Actually, you know what?
Really, I understand. Now.
I'm really even real enough. I'm real enough to admit when I'm wrong. I'm taking Chris Paul off my list. I'm putting in Oscar Robertson because the way my next 2 are set up, it doesn't even make sense for him not to be there. So
yeah, I mean,
I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. I still like you, Chris Paul. Just know.
I mean, okay. Here's Jason Kidd's career overview.
Hold on.
Jason Kidd was a casual pull. I'm sorry.
Jason,
looking at the numbers,
casual is crazy. No.
Looking at the numbers, all-time point guard casual pull. I'm sorry.
He's very close, number 6 for me. Fine, I'll put Oscar at 5. But
what do you mean fine? Like that's not bad. That's literally a the maximum amount.
He's a very close 6 for me. Like he just is.
He is a 9-time all-defensive player. I will give him his credit. That is
for
something.
Sure.
To me, that puts him maybe above Chris Paul.
For sure, but like then we think about never mind. We ball.
I would probably,
I'm going to put Jerry West at number 3. I feel like he deserves it. I feel like he deserves to be there. Oscar Robertson's my number 5. Isaiah Thomas is my number 4.
Okay. I think that's a W revision.
And you know what, Jason Kidd, I don't give a fuck what anybody says. You're very, very, very close number 3 for me. Or very number 6 for me. He's very, very close.
You know what? I will give him that.
Number 3?
I meant number 5.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant to say.
My bad.
Your John.
So who's your 2?
You guys go
first.
My 2?
You guys go first, Tees.
You want me to go first? Or you got it?
I think this is pretty unanimous. I think it's Stephen Curry, 4-time champion, 2-time MVP, 1 time is all unanimous, and the greatest shooter God has ever created, to quote Stephen A. Smith. Dude, just wait, no, run back there, run that back, drink your water, run that back.
No, you're good. Continue.
No, I want to hear that again.
No, I didn't say anything. I was just saying, like, my number 2 is also Steph Curry, so I think that's
changed the game with a 3-point shot.
So we all agree.
Yeah,
changed the game with his 3-point shot, spacing, ball movement.
Curry is a deserving number 2.
Deserving number 2.
And
Max, I wonder, because to be completely honest, when you said you were putting Magic at 3, I really thought you were going to put Steph at 1. So
I never thought he was going to put Steph at 1.
It's so close. It's like this much.
So who's your number 1 then?
We know who his number 1 is.
My number 1. Oh. Imagine if Steph. Okay, hear me out.
Stop it.
Imagine if Steph Curry made 9 all defensive teams, and not only imagine Steph Curry, but an All NBA defender for 14 years of his career, and dragged the 2022 Warriors, that roster, with like washed Clay, Kevon Looney, and Andrew Wiggins. Imagine he took that team to 9 NBA finals. That's who my number 1 is. That's what Jerry West did.
But how many of those did he win?
1 of them. But don't we give LeBron so much credit for dragging terrible teams? And he dragged 2 terrible teams to the finals, and people act like he's God for that. West did that 9 times.
I know, but I'm saying.
We don't hold it against Bron for losing in 2018, do we? We don't hold it against.
I'm not holding against Stephen. I'm not holding against Jerry West. I'm just saying, like, the guys on this list at the same position have accomplished like great feats as well and won championships with their teams too.
With way better players on their team. In terms of individual achievements, no one outdid Jerry West in terms of individual.
All right. I give you that. I'm just saying.
And you know what? You'll look at the record books and you'll say, oh, he only made the all-defensive team 4 times, which is true because they only had the all-defensive team for the last 4 years of his career, and he made it every single year in his last 4 years. So if they had it his entire career, he would have been on the team every year because he was always at the top of the league in steals, always regarded as the best guard defender in the league, shut down Oscar on many occasions, shut down Bob Cousy on multiple occasions. So and he scored on the same level as anyone on this list. So imagine Steph, but he makes the all-defensive team every year, and he makes the finals almost for a decade straight. That's Jerry West. That's my number 1.
Hey, you got it. I got Magic Johnson number 1. Came in the league as a winner. Yep. Did it as a rookie. All expectations. Yep. Put on that purple and gold. Performed at a high level. Championship pedigree since he came in the league. Finished out with 4 championships. Mm-hmm. We ball. So I'll take him. Agree. And same reasons Max said about Jerry West is the reason why I have him in my top 3. So we ball.
Yeah, same reason as well. I think that's why I had a hard time taking Jason Kidd off of the list. Again, he is a very close number 6 to me, but I also feel like that Jerry West deserved to be on my list. He's not number 1 for me. He's not number 2 for me, but number 3 just suits him perfectly.
Honorable mention for my list.
Okay, make an honorable mention. Both of you guys get an honorable mention, and my honorable mention is Jason Kidd.
My honorable mention is Grievous Vasquez.
My honorable mention is Isaiah Thomas, Celtics, because he got so disrespected.
That guy is
my honorable mention is Terry Rozier.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in on the Beyond the Backboard podcast. Be sure to tune in this week to our full podcast. And thank you guys so much. See you guys soon. Peace.
LeBron running in.